hello. So yeah, I'm very tall. I'm 5'14". If you need that calculated in math, that's 6'2" or 1.89 meters. Are there any other tall women here tonight? Oh, there's one. Any others? Oh, yeah. Nice to see you. We like to recognize each other. We're like people who drive Jeeps. Beep, beep, hello. And I see some people, you must be tall too. Oh, well. That's too bad. But a lot of us, we wear long sleeve shirts and pretend they're 3/4 length. Let the forearm breathe a little bit. So I'm originally from Nebraska. There must be something in the water. So the Swedish accent's something I do when I get nervous. People deal with angst in different ways. Some people take a couple shots of Jägermeister. Some give themselves a pep talk. Come on, you got this. And I just assume the position of a Scandinavian character. I don't usually wear heels. I have a little bit on tonight, but mostly I don't because, one, I'll hit my head on things, and two, it's actually hard to hear people. If I'm up here and you're down there, I'm gonna need a couple cans and some strings so we can communicate. Ah, yeah, I can hear you now. But tall people were great. It's okay, you can laugh. Tall people were great, though. We go above and beyond. If a joke's over your head, no problem. I got it. Here you go. If you want to hide something from a tall person, don't put it up high, because that's where we naturally look. Put it down low, because that area doesn't even exist for us. The ground is our blind spot. I've heard some interesting pickup lines from guys regarding my height. One came up to me at a bar and said, "Am I tall enough to ride this ride?" Why don't you go get the regulations book and check? Or you could try standing on it. Another guy came up to me and said, "Should I go get my climbing boots?" Oh, that's a real cliffhanger. And a couple guys have come up to me and said, "Girl, you and I would make great basketball player babies." That's a little forward. That's a short person basketball pun. I don't have kids, not that I know of. But I am working on a children's animated series that I created. Thank you. I like to teach children important messages, like paying attention to self-talk and whether it's positive or negative. So the thoughts that you nourish are the ones that will flourish. Or how to be curious about emotions that can be uncomfortable. So don't get furious, get curious. Or how to use teamwork to band together to get rid of authority you don't agree with. You know the phrase, right? If you want to grow, gotta overthrow. I taught this to a group of 6-year-olds, and they now control a section of Thousand Oaks. Ah, yeah, anarchy is fun. I went fishing last weekend, and we didn't catch much, but we used what we had to make dinner, and it was a lot of work. Do you know how hard it is to skin a worm? This joke's a little corny, but remember, I'm from Nebraska. People ask what brought me to LA. My car. It did. My grandma, she was painting her window frames, and I asked how they turned out. And she said, well, a man riding by on a swift horse wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I've been applying this to things like household chores, like doing my laundry. I don't actually need to fold my underwear. I can just put them away. But I do, however, run the risk of wearing a pair that are inside out. This pair might be on inside out. But a man riding by on a swift horse wouldn't be able to tell the difference. He might be tall enough to ride this ride. Thank you so much.